Welcome back, friends. It's your friend Ali Rizi, and today we are reviewing 3 products from GilletteLabs. So the first one is GilletteLabs Razor with Exfoliating Bar. Then we are reviewing the Shaving Gel, and then we're also reviewing the Shaving Foam. So 3 reviews, stay tuned. Let's get into the review of the Razor straight away, guys. So the Razor comes with a stand which obviously adds to the design of the Razor. So if your Razor sitting on there on your sink like that, it'll definitely catch attention. Okay, so in the looks department, this Razor does really well. Now, the design of the Razor is basically nice, rubbery, grippy at the bottom, grip on the top. So when you hold the razor and you have, let's say, one of the fingers in there just for better angling and grip, you've got a good grippy sort of rubber in there as well. Flex disc is what the marketing term for this side-to-side pivot is, and then top-down head pivot on the cartridge. Now the cartridge is a GilletteLabs cartridge, which does not work with any other Fusion cartridges or your Mark III cartridges. This is a completely different setup. To take the cartridge off, you have that button that slides up top where they have the arrow shown in there. So you push it, and this is what the cartridge looks like by itself. There you go. So it's got a gap in there, and that gap is where the exfoliating bar sort of comes in. So the exfoliating bar is actually part of your base handle. And the way that goes in, I'm going to show you in a moment, is more like this. So you've got to really push that in. Now, Razor cartridges normally come with this cap, which is made out of hard plastic. It's nice and airy. Not sure if that's recyclable material, but that's what your razor can really sit like on the stand, just like that. So plenty of ventilation if you've used your razor and you want it to dry off, okay? So slaps in like that, slides out nice and easy. If you want to change your cartridge, push, and then that's it, done. That's how simple it is to change the cartridge. Look, the smell on these, like the scent is really the exact same. Very sort of orangish, how do I put it? Fresh, but at the same time, like you can use them in summer, you can use them in winter, it doesn't really matter. It's a good, pleasant scent, okay? All right, so that's enough water on my face. So this is how the shaving foam works, okay? Ready? So this is literally like cream, I guess. If you've seen what whipping cream is like, and that's the texture you get from these as well. Okay, guys, so pretty much that's what the shaving foam looks like on the face. Haven't had to add any extra moisture in there. It's done the trick. I'm gonna start shaving straight away. So that's the razor ready to go. Just run it under water. You've got the exfoliating bar in there. You've got 5 blades, and then you've got the lubrication strip on top. And then at the back, you've got a separate single blade, which works as a trimmer. So you use that on your sideburns and in tricky spots or harder to reach spots like under the nose. Okay, so the trimmer has done its job. Now the right way to shave with these razors is you lay it flat on your face. Barely any pressure, and it does the job for you, okay? So you do not require any pressure applied while you're shaving. As you can see, the blades are pretty close to each other. I'm going to have to keep rinsing them quite often, but they don't clog easily. This is the convenience I get from cartridge razor. So while shaving around the neck or the chin, I'm not as worried. So guys, this part of my face, the hair growth is upwards. So ideally your first pass, but the first run with your razor should always be where the direction of the shaving is going with the direction of the growth of your face, which is called shaving with the grain. Okay, now I'm gonna wash my face, just make sure I've got no spots, mist or left in there. So look, one pass with a 5-bladed cartridge razor pretty much does the trick. Okay, so I'm just gonna wash all that excess soap off my face and I'll let you be the judge. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about the shave just with one pass. There we go, that's the face. Pretty close, like if I'm standing here and if you see me, I look like a guy that's clean shaved, right? But for a closer shave, I'll normally use a second pass. Now with the second pass, guys, I won't essentially go against the grain. I'll probably go across grain. Against the grain might be a bit too aggressive. So this time I'm going to use the shaving gel from GilletteLabs. Again, just making sure my face is wet. Nothing too fancy. Look, I mean, you can lock it off so that doesn't sort of, you know, spill if you're traveling. And then turn it back on. There we go. So you can tell I haven't used it in a long time. So let me try just this bit, see what it does, because it does really foam heavily. Okay, clearly I'm gonna need more, out of touch. So I've taken a little more. So as I'm going in circles, guys, what I'm doing is I'm really trying to see spots where I probably have extra facial hair that's probably been missed. Right, so this is what the shaving gel looks like from GilletteLabs. Not very thick like the foam from the shaving foam, but it's still slick and I think it's effective. So if you're someone that doesn't prefer runny and thick foam, go with the shaving gel. Okay, so next pass is cross grain. Here we go. Do I feel there's any extra exfoliation happening? Not really. So I am intentionally laying this flat on my skin, so I'm making contact with the whole cartridge on my face, just like that. look, one thing is for sure, the shave is great. It's like literally taken off any whiskers that were probably hanging around in there. And if there was any stray strands of hair, that's definitely gone. Okay. Right, so that's my shave all done. Yep, everything looks good. I'm gonna take care of this extra soap on my face and tap it dry. So don't rub the towel on your face, just pat it dry. So the aftershave, guys, I've used is the Gillette Pro Skin Hydrating Aftershave Moisturizer, because it's cold in Melbourne at the moment. So during winters, normally I use moisturizers or, you know, aftershave creams. And sometimes I do mix in spirits as well, depending on what the weather is like, what time of the day I'm shaving. But normally it's the spirits in summers and moisturizers and creams in the winters when it's cold. So my thoughts about the GilletteLabs Shaving Gel and the foam are that they're the exact same in terms of the scent, they're the exact same in terms of the price. If you like richer lather comparatively, go with the foam. If you want thinner lather, go with the gel. Again, there's no rush on jumping on these because, you know, it's no big deal, but they're much better than your regular sort of Nivea and Palmolive shaving gels and foams. Even the regular sort of Gillette foams and gels, I'm not big on. I've never been a big fan of those because some of them actually irritate my skin. But these are pretty good, guys. So I'd rate them very highly, probably an 8 on 10, just because I'm used to better quality soaps. But if I'm traveling, these are probably a 10 on 10 because the scent is great. You know, they don't irritate your skin. The shave is nice and smooth as well. So do I recommend the GilletteLabs Skincare Shaving Foam and Shaving Gel? Absolutely, yes. Finally, let's talk about the GilletteLabs with Exfoliating Bar Razor, okay? I've used this razor extensively, okay? And I'm gonna say this. The GilletteLabs Exfoliating Bar Razor, if shaved using the correct techniques, for most of the guys will be a great razor, and it's no problem to use this razor. Like, it's got plenty of protection in there. That cartridge is very well designed, nice, sleek. The only problem I have with this cartridge is it'll not give me more than 7 to 8 quality shaves, okay? Now, I'll tell you how much I like these cartridges. These cartridges are an absolute ripoff. You do not want to buy them when they're full price because they are priced at the moment on Amazon. I'm looking at it. It's $40 for 4 cartridges. 40 Australian dollars for 4 cartridges. $70 for 8 cartridges. They do go on specials as well. So I picked up a set of 8. No, actually I picked up 16 while it was on special, and I'm all stacked up, okay? So I got them when they were $12 for a pack of 4. I knew it was too good to just, you know, let go, so I jumped on that offer straight away. Now, anyways, apart from the cost of the cartridge, guys, I have no other issues with this particular razor. So look, I have 2 razors that are always ready to go. It's the Rockwell T2. this is always ready to go in my bathroom for any shave. Every other razor just comes and goes depending on whatever I'm testing, whatever the flavor of the week is or the month is. But that's one razor that stays. The other razor that stays is the only other razor that this cartridge works with apart from the exfoliating bar, and that's the GilletteLabs heated razor. In fact, I used this cartridge for today's video as well. So I've already made a review on the heated razor. I'll put it up again, you know, up here, so you can go check out the GilletteLabs heated razor as well. But that's how much I like this cartridge. It is very effective. It's sleek. It just gets under the nose, nice and easy, no problems. And the cartridge is very well designed. Even though the blades are closed, it's got, you know, those gaps in there. So the foam, the hair, everything sort of slides in at the back. So great razor overall, no problems whatsoever. Right guys, so one more thing about the GilletteLabs exfoliating bar is if it really does what it says it does, I don't know if I should use this as my daily cartridge, because you shouldn't ideally be, you know, exfoliating your face on a daily basis, because that's probably going to end up doing more damage to your skin than good. So if that exfoliating bar really works, I'd probably shave with this once every 2 or 3 days. I'd definitely not use this as my daily driver. But apart from that, guys, I don't know. What do you think? Do you use the razor? Do you use this every day? What's your experience like? What are your thoughts on the razor? If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer them. Sometimes someone else jumps in and answers it before me, which is totally fine. Yeah, that's the video, guys. So that's the review on the GilletteLabs Exfoliating Bar Razor, the GilletteLabs Shaving Gel, and the GilletteLabs Shaving Foam, all three covered in one single video by your friend Ali DZ. And if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe today, and this way every time I drop a video, you get to see it straight away. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. It's your friend Ali DZ signing off. I'll see you next time. Another product, another review. In the meantime, you know what to do. Stay safe and stay classy.